Hello everyone, this is Alex from Swoosh English, and today I'm going to talk about how the reading and the listening exam for OET 2.0 are different and how you should organize and arrange yourself when it comes to the preparation for the two examinations and in the real examination. So actually on exam day. So what is the main difference between the two examinations that I want to talk about today? Well, it's all to do with pacing yourself in terms of the time that you assign to each question, each section, etc. Because if you look at the listening examination, you do not control the pace of how you operate, how you work, and how you answer the questions for listening, because it's all dictated by the recording. You know, if you listen to each transcript, you have to answer the questions as you go along and as you listen to the transcript. So you have to make sure that you don't fall behind. So like I said, that's why it's almost like the listening transcripts, the audio recordings are in control of you. They are dictating when, they give you the information and when you should be writing the information down, because if you don't follow it carefully and you don't focus and concentrate carefully, then you will easily miss that question and then you won't remember the information, because remember, the recording is only provided to you once and once only, okay? So it's all about the control of the recording, and you have to then align yourself to that recording. Whereas the reading is all about you controlling the time and the pacing of how much time you devote to each question, how you go through in terms of the journey from in section A, where you're going through all the questions, and then you get the next paper, section B and section C. So you are controlling the timings in terms of how long you spend on each question and on each section for section B and section C. Remember, I said before in previous videos that some people spend too long on section B and they don't spend enough time on section C, where the majority of the marks are. So be careful about that. So I would advise you to definitely manage your time effectively. Time yourself in the preparation. So in the weeks and the months leading up to the examination, have a stopwatch next to you, which you can use on your phone, for example, and just see how long is it taking you for each question and for each section. Because if you lose track of this, then you might find in the reading examination, you might find a huge amount of questions right at the end where you've only got a minute left or your time is up completely. So I don't want you to not answer all the questions or not have enough time to really properly devote the amount of time that's needed in order to get the marks that you require to get your B or your A, whichever you're going for. So please time yourself in the preparation, very, very important. And just find out what the average is. What's the average amount of time that you're spending on each question? Is it 45 seconds? Is it 1 minute? Is it 2 minutes? Because in the real examination, you'll see a clock in the examination room, but I don't want you to waste precious time on keep looking up to the clock. I want you to be able to know where you're at a specific point in time based on the preparation that you did previously, because you will know that usually it takes you 1 minute to answer a section B question, or you should be at question 10 after 12 minutes, for example, because some people can go through the questions quicker than others. So just to see what your average time is. So in the real exam, you know the pace that you're setting for yourself. It's the same as, the analogy is like a marathon runner. They know where they should be at a particular point in time in the race. And it's the same thing with the examination. So definitely time yourself. Don't be spending 2 hours on a 1 hour reading examination. You should be aiming to get it done in that time, in that 1 hour that you're given. 15 minutes for reading part A and 45 minutes for reading part B and C. So in summary, the pacing of the listening exam is dictated by the recording, and the pacing for the reading exam is dictated by you. So that is the difference between the reading and the listening examination. And in order for you to be successful, it's important to know the difference between the two. Hopefully this video was helpful to you today. And if you have any questions on today's video, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And let me know if this tip helps you. So please put underneath the comment section after you've done your practice for listening and for reading if it did help you and why. Please, I always love to know the thoughts of students who watch my videos. And if you want to get a free OET video course, then go to swooshenglish.com. We've got lots of OET 2.0 video lessons in there for you to help with your preparations. Thank you very much.